Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Ninja Joe Plays Minecraft here on the survival multiplayer server Hidden Secrets 2. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. It's been pretty interesting. A lot of strangeness in these old versions of Minecraft. But we are persevering, we're building things, we're handling the rock, as people used to say. So guys, you may remember last episode we moved these two statues, the blue team statue and the pink team statue, from over there by the portal building, where they were left by Mr. Fred after he had kind of moved them around over there. And we built these pedestals for them, which I have, between episodes, kind of slimmed up and made a little bit smaller. I think it's more in keeping now with the size of the statues, so those are looking nice. And of course, last episode we were working on kind of non-museum projects just to stop us all from getting bored and burned out with building the museum structure, which of course is a massive multi-episode project. So we built this crane, which I'm pretty happy with. I think it looks great. That will stay over there for a long time as we build the next wing of the museum. And of course we did, you can just barely see it in render distance there, we built that little windmill there at the hamlet, which was, it was supposed to be fun, but it actually turned out to be frustrating because of all those trapdoors I had to place. So this episode, we're going to be getting back to working on the museum. We're going to finish the outside of the beta wing. Very exciting, super milestone, but also between episodes, I've been making a bit of a mess in here. I'm trying to make this a better organized space. I ripped up the floor, and of course last episode I was talking about building kind of a benefactor donation scoring room, and at first I put this really kind of swanky floor down because I was thinking, let's do it in here. We can do like a scoreboard along this wall and here and maybe over there or something. But believe it or not, I actually feel like this might be too small. I know it sounds crazy, right? So I think I'm going to end up ripping this fancy floor back out and making this a storage area for incoming donations. Right now, incoming donations that are not yet put upstairs in displays, they're a mess. They're all over the place. There's some here, there's some here, there's even some here. We used to have some outside in the little museum office building over there, but after a creeper blew up basically right next to the thing, made this crater, blew the corner of the building off, I've stopped keeping stuff in there. In fact, this entire building's going to go pretty soon. So that's a concern for sure. And in fact, out here in the donation chest itself, just the initial chest for people to drop stuff off, look how packed it is with stuff for the different versions. We are just flying through these old beta versions, and people are collecting things and donating to the museum faster than I can actually get the displays installed. So we need a safe place to store this stuff and to get it organized. It's just not working as it is now. So I've moved this door over here. I centered it up on the building. We'll now have a hallway going through to another room where I've dug all the stone and dirt out over there. So I think we'll come in here and there'll be a doorway right here, and this will be the storage for incoming exhibits without the swanky floor. Unfortunately, I'm going to pull that up. And then in here, I'm kind of rearranging chests. You can see I've already started moving some stuff around and just kind of trying to be more efficient with storage. There's not a lot of options with these chests in these old versions. You can't put them next to each other and stuff like that. So I got a little bit of work to do in here. And then I think that means that this new space through here, which is a really big space, by the way, this is underneath the diamond gallery, so this will be where we'll put our scoreboards for the different benefactors. I just want a lot of space for that. I don't want to cheat myself on space because, you know, you can only put so much information on a sign. There's going to be a lot of signs in here and stuff like that, so this is going to become, I think, the room where we do that. Or maybe I might split the room in half and maybe we just do it on one side. I'm imagining kind of some very long boards maybe along this wall, or we could do it along this wall. I'm not sure. But we're going to work on that a little bit later. Right now, what I want to do is get into working on the outside of the museum. I'm super excited to finish up the beta wing, the exterior at least. The interior is another matter. That stuff takes so long. But yeah, I think it's time. Let's put that crane into action maybe, or the bulldozer or something, and let's get building. Hey guys, I just want to take a moment to talk about time lapses. You know, it's one of these things that are in a lot of Minecraft videos, and I think they're a lot of fun to make, and they're a lot of fun to watch, obviously. But in these old versions of Minecraft that we're playing, you know, here in beta 1.7, for example, things work a little differently. There's no replay mod. We have to use a camera account, but even in this version of Betacraft, and I've mentioned that before, that, you know, the camera account is just another account. It's not, there's no spectator mode, there's no creative mode yet, and so it makes things kind of interesting. There's actually a little camera account standing on a dirt pillar on top of a tree taking this footage that you're seeing now. Pretty interesting. But you know, some other things about time lapses that I find really kind of interesting are the things that I try to do, you know, for you guys watching them. And this time lapse is a good example where I'm sort of taking my building and I'm actually planning it out from the point of view of the camera so that you guys get a good view, you know, kind of going, I think of it like painting. I'm going from the back all the way to the front, and that way you guys get a good view. I'm not blocking it, and you're not getting like 10 and 15 seconds of, well, I'm back there somewhere behind a wall doing something that you can't see. You know, these are the kinds of things with time lapses that maybe as just a viewer of these videos you might not be aware of, but there's actually quite a bit of planning that goes into this sort of thing. It's a pretty interesting prospect. And another thing that I do, particularly here on the Betacraft server and a little bit in my single player series as well, I try not to let the time lapse go at night. And it's quite interesting because here on the Hidden Secrets server, that means that I do the build for 10 minutes and then I go off and do something else at night, and then I come back and I build for another 10 minutes during the day, and I come back and then I do some more building. And the reason for that is I don't want to move the camera account. I don't want to move them around so that you guys get a consistent view over and over again. So it's probably one of the more challenging ways in which I do time lapses, because I can't sleep. That's the big thing. It's a multiplayer server. We don't have multiplayer sleep on the server. I don't know that we ever will, because this is a very, very vanilla server. So basically, when it's nighttime, I just have to wait. So doing these time lapses, there's a lot that goes into it that you guys don't see. Anyway, this looks like it's coming together. I'm really excited to finish this up, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. Well guys, welcome back. I hope you really enjoyed that time lapse. That was a lot of fun. That was, of course, it's always both challenging and fun to do time lapses for those guys, and I do find them myself very interesting to watch, and I hope you do too. So we now have, look at this awesome space. We have this awesome space, and look, it's the end of the beta wing. There's no hole. For a long time we had such a big hole at the end of the museum, but now it is a complete building, at least from the outside. Obviously we have much more work to do on the inside, and that will come later as we get ready for the displays and all of that good stuff, but it feels really good to have the outside of this building done. I wish I could feel better about it, but I have discovered something else we need to discuss. You may remember last episode we had the wool gathering contest, a little group event to kick off beta 1.7, where we could shear sheep, and something terrible has happened. I can't even describe it. I feel awful. I feel awful. This is so bad. I can't even believe I'm talking about this in a video, but so Mr. Fret found something during that event. He found an incredibly rare item. He found a golden apple. And in these old versions of Minecraft, a regular enchanted apple was ridiculously hard to find. Very low chance of them finding one on the server, and something like 40 dungeons they found so far since we started the server. 40, 50, I don't know, a lot. Dozens and dozens of dungeons, and they've only found... He found one golden apple during the wool event. And... oh god. So in here, I've been building some stuff, and we'll talk about this in a minute. But the reason I've been building stuff in here was all of a sudden I started having problems with creepers, and there were several creeper explosions. There was one recently out here. There's a big crater in the ground right here I haven't fixed. There's been multiple creepers kind of around this doorway and behind these signs trying to blow me up at various points. And inside here, there were 2 creeper blasts, like one right in front of the door and then one kind of over here, and a bunch of chests that were over here got destroyed. In fact, I reclaimed some of the items. A lot of wool got everywhere. It was a tremendous mess, and you can see that's why there's 100 torches everywhere. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I think the golden apple was in one of those chests, because I have searched every single chest in this room. I've searched all the chests outside. I've searched everywhere, and I cannot find the golden apple that Fret gave me for the museum. I can't find it. Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh my god. I can't believe this. I can't even bring myself to tell Fret that I lost it. I'm just gonna hide in this corner. I'm pretty sure the creeper blew it up right over there. Because I had this chest that had wool, and it had kind of some other stuff in it. It had like wools and just very... why did I put it in that chest? I must have put it in that chest because it's not anywhere else. The only thing I can come up with, here's my plan. Okay, alright. Here's my plan. We're going to find another one. We're going to search 40 dungeons, 50 dungeons, as many dungeons as it takes until we find one. That's the only thing we can do. And then we'll put it in a display. We'll put the golden apple in a display upstairs, and Fret will never know that I lost the golden apple that he found. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And hopefully Fret won't watch this video, and he'll never know. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to hide in the corner in shame for a little bit. Alright guys, that's enough hiding in the corner. Let me show you what else I've been up to. I think we're going to wrap this episode up. I've got a lot more to do, but I think this is as far as we're going to get this week. I have built this room right here. With these little trapdoor doors. Just to do something different. So this is where we were going to put our scoreboard for museum donations, and I felt it was a little bit small, so instead of turning this into a chest room for different items that need to go on display that haven't gone upstairs yet. So for example, here's all of the items that became sort of available in beta 1.5 that I need to make displays for. I haven't got to that yet. Beta 1.4, some of that stuff is on display. This stuff is going on display very soon, so some of this is in progress, and then when we get up here, like here's beta 1.6, that was the last update. We got into the Nether as a server, we got maps, we got trapdoors, so there's some stuff. And then here, beta 1.7, we got, that's where we are now. We got some pistons and sticky pistons, we got shears. We can now collect leaves, although we I'm missing some of the leaves, but you get the idea. Basically, this is a vault of sorts where we can store things safely. It's lit, so no creepers should appear in here. I don't think they will. I guess I could have slabbed everything, but I feel like I have enough glowstone in this room to stop any spawns. I hope so. Anyway, that is the plan. If only I'd put that stupid golden apple in here. I should have done this sooner. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna stop going on about that. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not been quite what I had hoped, but we'll sort it out. We'll make this stuff right. I'll somehow find that little item that was gone missing, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Anyway, again, thank you for watching. Please feel free to tune in again soon. When next you see me, we will be in Minecraft Beta 1.8, which is a huge update for us. We're gonna get hunger and sprinting and stone bricks and all the different kinds of stone bricks. We're gonna suddenly have so much stuff to do building wise. It's gonna be fantastic because we'll have a new block to work with some different variations and stuff like that. So very excited about that. So please tune in next time, and yeah. Oh god. Oh my god. I can't believe I lost that golden apple.